Hey there, everybody. It's Dr. Roto. Get out the insurance cards. Get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. And I can't wait to get this DFS Google Hangout started with my man, Willie Walls, where he's back. It's week 4 and we're ready to win some money, Willie.
Hey, I miss, man. You don't know how I missed last week, man. I was in Cancun, Mexico. I had to put my time in. And I told her that's it for the year. You know, you got the one card. I missed 1 week of football. I ain't ready to go. I was shaking. I was like, oh my gosh, you know. But I'm so happy to be back, man. So
I don't know if I could miss a week of football. I don't know if I could do it, dude.
Listen, it was hard, dog.
I'd be eating food like this, you know, because you're like, I don't even know if I can eat it.
I felt like an addict, a drug addict. Yeah, I felt like a drug addict. Hey, Doc, I want to say something. I got some guys that really they're really good friends of mine. I'm gonna tell you, man. A guy named Odell Blocker. They call him the Great Swami. You got Dwayne Wesley. You have Romy, and you have Odell Senior. These guys and they are guys that work with me, man. And I'm gonna tell you, they bring up a lot of these little funny plays. You be like, well, what the hell you get that from? You know, and you look back at it, man. You know, so these guys, man, they are great, man. And this one guy, Odell Blocker, we've been together, man. He was the one that when I won $150,000, we had put that lineup in, and he didn't play it.
Oh no, you're kidding!
Yeah, he was sick as a dog. You know, he said, you know what?
I always say, like, there's people out there. We may be doing this right for a living, get paid to do it, but everybody out there can do it. I mean, we're not special. We're good at what we do, but I think there are a lot of people sitting at home who could do the same thing. They just haven't had the opportunity yet.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. The fact that, like I said, I didn't know nothing until I was listening to you and Tommy on the radio. You know, you and Tommy, and you know, and I was like, you know, because remember, I used to call in. I said, Doc, so what do I, you know? Then you said, you know what? I want you to tell me what to play. You know, and you started doing it, man. So it was, you know, so it really, a lot of people can do this thing, and there's a lot of guys. It's just like for football, you got to get the opportunity.
Right, you gotta get the opportunity. So let's talk about the opportunity to make money this week. Willie, Absolutely. Let's take a look at quarterback. Are there 3 guys you're going with? 2 guys? Who are your plays of the week? Because I can tell you my guys. I'll give you my 3 right now. They're Eli Manning, Andy Dalton, and Tom Brady.
Woo! You are. Woo! That's the one I wasn't looking at. Give me why you like Tom Brady.
Why do I like Tom Brady? Because I don't think that New England ever likes to be embarrassed. And that was an embarrassing game on Sunday night. I think you go back up to Foxborough. I think you get the Dolphins, who are 3-0, the best team in the AFC East. And I think the Patriots put a licking on them. I think Gronk goes for 8 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown. I think Sony Michel has a good day. I think Brady lights it up for 400 yards. I think they go off on the Dolphins.
Wow. Well, you know, Doc, I like Tom Brady, but I'm gonna tell you, he's got a guy who's got to prove it to me. Because you know why? You know, at some point, I think you hit that point where you come to age, like age. Because I was looking at Tom Brady's passes. Even when he was in a dome, he was throwing the ball short. You know what I mean? A couple of times the guy had him deep, and Tom couldn't get that ball deep. So listen, he's been bucking odds for a long time. Sometime, Doc, regression is going to hit.
Right. Sometimes I just like it this week. I think people are overestimating the Dolphins. I'm not saying the Dolphins are a bad team, but who have they played? The Titans, the Bills, the Titans, the Raiders, and the Jets. Come on, that's a really weak 3-0 to me.
Yeah, listen, you play who you want, but like I said, I mean, really, who has New England played? If we look at it.
No, that's true. That's true. All right, I know that I like Eli Manning. I know you like Eli Manning. I think he's the GPP play of the week.
Yeah, and listen, and Doc, see the thing about it, what you know, and what we was telling people before, a lot of people don't like to play Eli. You know, they really don't, because and Doc, it shakes. I shake my hand is shaking when I'm playing, but I'm just telling you, and you know, and I will give. Let me give the people some direct stats that I have right here. And this came from Lord Reeves, you know, on the Roto World. The Saints corners, P.J. Williams, 9 targets, 8 completions, 3 touchdowns. Crowley, 18 targets, 14 completions, 295 yards, 3 touchdowns. You got Lattimore, 12, 12 targets, 10 completions, 175 yards and a touchdown. They have allowed 9 touchdowns, 5 plays over 47 yards and 4 touchdowns. They are bleeding, and they just lost Patrick Robertson. They just lost another one.
So are you going to play Beckham and Shepard? Beckham or Shepard? Saquon, Beckham or Shepard? Because I don't think we can afford all 3 of them. And Eli, which 2 are you playing?
Oh, we got a lot. You can afford all 3. You can afford all 3 because, see, this is the thing. This is the beauty of building lineups. When you put a Tyler Alford. Now, I like Tyler Alford more on FanDuel because he's 4,600 than DraftKings, because I like Ebron more on DraftKings. But when you put a Tyler Eifert in a Galloway in a lineup, you got plenty of money to work with.
So would you play all 3? Would you play Barkley, Beckham, and Shepard in a lineup?
Yes, sir. I would play him, and I would run it back with Kamara and possibly Watson. And the reason being is when I took down 150,000, I had a game stack of 5 or 6. What was the key last week? It was a game stack. A game stack. So if the stack goes off, and really, I think Vegas is underestimating this game. Well, that's what I love about that,
because I think that's the key to winning a lot of money, is to find the game that Vegas is underestimating. And I think this week it's Cleveland and Oakland. I think Vegas is underestimating. I think what they have, like 45 or 46. I think that game could be 60.
That game, it might shoot out, because I know you like Landry, you like the quarterback. Now the one guy I'm hesitant on is Cooper. I know you was talking about Cooper. I'm hesitant on Cooper because he got that one guy that from Cleveland that kind of shut down guys, and he'll be on Cooper. So I'm not really into Cooper.
Denzel Ward as a rookie can shut down Cooper?
Denzel Ward is talented, though. He's a talented guy. He's been doing pretty well. I mean, look at New Orleans. Really, Cleveland's defense has been underestimated.
No, they've been good. They've been good. I think but my point going back to it, the Cleveland-Oakland game, it's not picking the team. It's finding the game that Vegas is underestimating. Like,
agreed.
Which was the game with the Chiefs a couple of weeks ago, or the Chiefs-Steelers? That game was like at 80 points or something like that.
Right, but that game was also touted to be that way, because you remember a lot of people liked that game. You just had to find the right stack. It was your guy Kelsey that really tipped that one off, because I remember you told me, and I wish I had played some of them, because Kelsey, because I know my boy played Kelsey and I didn't play him, and you were right, man. You were right on Kelsey, because all the smaller tight ends didn't do anything. And Kelsey is the one that had 2 touchdowns. You said he was due. So listen, when you say stuff like that, Doc, you got to listen. So when you like Cleveland, I mean, I'll probably get a little bit more exposure to the game, because I know you could play it. I mean, if I was going to play it one way, probably I will play Cook. That's the guy I have most confidence in for Oakland. And then you could run it back with either you can run it back.
I actually like Lynch a lot on FanDuel this week.
You do?
I do. Why? Because it's very hard on FanDuel. I thought the pricing was very hard on FanDuel this week to find a good, inexpensive running back. You really have to pay up, and anything under like 7,000, I wasn't liking my choices.
But Doc, well, then let's look at this. What's wrong with Giovanni Bernard?
Oh no, he was one of my guys I have. It was him, and then I like Coleman, and then I like David Johnson, and then of course I like Kamara and Barkley and guys like that. But then I was, sometimes you're looking for that cheaper flex play. Like last week it was Latavius Murray, who was a dog, but he was a good price.
Yeah. Well, so let me say this. So a person that would fit that bill that you're talking about really is Giovanni, be Sony Michel. That would fit that bill.
Do you like Sony Michel this week? Let's talk about him. Do you like him this week?
I think that anytime somebody's 7-point favorites at home, we gotta kind of look at them a little bit. Because see, the way I'm gonna build my lineup says I probably won't have too much. He's not gonna be a core. He's not gonna be a core guy. Because I think the guy that we got to look at that a lot of people are not gonna look at is going to be Zeke Elliott. Okay.
Yeah, Ronas was talking about that. So this lines up a lot. So basically, you're looking at who's out for them. Ziggy Ansah is out. Jared Davis is not 100%. I mean, the Detroit Lions are not a good run defense, and the Cowboys want to pound that football.
And this is the thing about the Cowboys. Zeke Elliott in the 10 games last year had 8 rushes over 15 yards. He's already got 8 rushes over 15 yards for this season. And see, what people don't know is I listened to a guy named Warren Sharp. He's a real sharp guy. He talks about betting lines. He was talking about his 4 teams that he had. Let me get these 4 teams for you so we can give it to our viewers here. There was 4 teams that he had that run the ball, because the new trend is, and see, that's why I like to look at these new metrics. The new trend is 2018, 67 completion rate. When people throw it on first down, that's the way they do it. They got a 67% completion rate, success rate on the first half. Now, these are the 4 teams that didn't do it. It was the Dallas Cowboys, it shows, in their points that they score. It was the LA Chargers. They were the only one that was successful. The Houston Texans, they run it 63% of the time on first down. And the Tennessee Titans, you know how many times they run on first down, Doc? 73%.
I was going to say 80%, yeah.
Yeah, they run it 73%. And I agree with you. That's why I can't really be on that defense in Philadelphia, because I think they just trying to do the 4 corners and just keep the game score low.
They're going to slow. Well, Mariota can't throw the ball. There's no way he throws the ball 20 times in that game. There's no way.
Right. So that's the thing. But see, now this is the interesting thing about Dallas, why I like Zeke. And I'm getting back to it. Okay, Zeke. All right, Dallas is the only team that on third down, normally you throw it to your wide receivers. That's what most teams do. 43% of the time they throw it to Zeke.
So would you play Zeke? Would you play Zeke on DK and FanDuel, or just FanDuel?
Both. Because I think when we could play people like another guy like Gabriel for Chicago.
Yeah, I like Gabriel too. I like him a lot this week because Anthony Miller's going to be out.
Absolutely. He's 3,900. But let me give you some stats that are real important. 5 targets, 7 targets, and 10 targets.
But Willie, what about 2 guys I do like? Allen Robinson this week. He was covered by Patrick Peterson last week. And Trey Burton is going to have a good week because the Buccaneers are the worst team in football against the tight end. Is there enough to go around for Gabriel too?
Yeah, but see, the guy I will focus in on, because I think we like our tight ends like Alford and Ebron. The guy I will focus in on is really Gabriel. And this is the reason why. 5 targets, 7 targets, 10 targets. Okay, he's going to be playing in the slot. Okay, Tampa Bay. What does Tampa Bay do? They give up 28 points in the slot. That's more than anybody by 6 points. Okay, so Gabriel, remember, he got 10 targets the last time, and if you take away Anthony Miller out of that thing, remember how Gabriel used to get those odd games in Atlanta where he'll go for those big games? He's in one of those spots there. Doc, nobody's talking about him.
All right, so let me ask you this: Would you run a GPP stack with Tampa Bay and Chicago as a big stack? Would you go with like Gabriel and Burton and Evans, or is that too much in that game?
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. I think that game might shoot out. I won't go as a full stack with it, but I'm just telling you that I wouldn't be surprised if that game shoots out, because everybody thinks Chicago's defense, but I think they're gonna have some issues with Tampa Bay. I mean, I'm not gonna go there with it, but I can see that could be one of those under-owned games, like you was talking about Cleveland and Oakland. That could be one of those games that people are not looking at. Because, Fitzpatrick, got to remember, Chicago got injuries on their corners. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple of corners that's out. And, and Tampa Bay will sling that ball around. They can get turnovers, I agree. But that game could shoot. And it's hard for us to put our head around playing Trubisky. But he has a great matchup. But it's hard to – I'm not going there this week because I'm going with Eli.
Here's the thing about Trubisky for me. When I'm looking at a guy, can Trubisky win you a GPP? Is he going to put up 362 yards and 3 touchdowns and win you a GPP?
No, see, I don't see it. That's why I like Eli. I know Eli can do it.
Right. I know Eli can do it. I know Andy Dalton can do it. I don't like Trubisky. Don't get me wrong. I just don't see him putting up a game like that. Because to win $1 million, I'm going to need 350 yards and 3 touchdowns.
But that's why I'm glad we're talking about it. So we're talking it out. So what we could do is we could play bits and pieces in this game. We wouldn't stack this game. Right. So like I said, I think you could play your Robinson. The guy I'm going to play, I'm going to go down. I'll be playing Gabriel in the slot. So that's what I'm going to be looking at.
All right. So tell me if I'm crazy. So last week, I don't know if you know this, Willie. I had Calvin Ridley on like 5 or 6 lineups, but my best team, I pulled him out at the last second and put in Crowder and Hooper instead of Ridley and Ebron. It cost me, I would have been top 80 in the Millionaire Maker if I had left Ridley in there. As much as I like Ridley, I actually don't like him this week.
I agree. I think everybody, well, you got to remember what happened in the middle of that game. In the middle of that game, they switched, they took their best corner and they put him on Ridley. You understand what I'm saying? So now he is getting more he's getting more attention. Now, Doc, I mean, people know, and my boys always kid me about this, but can this be a Julio Jones? Can he finally, because you know he was on the sidelines, he didn't look happy.
Right. You know, I think this is a Julio week. I really think it's a Julio week. Now, my question is it an AJ Green week? Because I'm not sure it's a Tyler Boyd week. I might even argue it's a John Ross week.
Yeah. What I would do, where I would get my exposure is, I really do though. I really do like Boyd, and I'm glad AJ is there because AJ is going to get the attention. And Boyd is Andy's. I mean, it's like he's almost his favorite receiver now. They go to Boyd. You know, Boyd gets attention, and he has a great matchup. He's going against Atlanta. Remember, he's a slot guy. He runs those patterns in the middle. And what they got now, a hurt safety now, they're even going to be more vulnerable.
All right, no, look, I like Boyd, and I had Boyd last week everywhere. I mean, I literally had him everywhere. So I get worried that a guy who was that successful last week, sometimes I don't like going back there because now Boyd goes from like 3% to like 23%.
Yeah, but see, for me, my boy for this week is Shepard. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to have Shepard in a lot of lineups. When I'm playing Boyd is when I do a stack. I do a game stack of that game. That's when I'm going to play Boyd. But I just think that it's more like you said. I like Julio a little bit more this week. And listen, Doc, it will piss me off if I don't have Julio and he goes off.
Is Shepard a guy that we can have in every lineup, no matter what we stack? We can add Shepard as that other guy.
Yes, I will have Shepard in most of my lineups, and the reason being is the fact that Ingram is out. Okay, New Orleans is terrible against number 2 receivers. Thomas is still going to get the attention. I mean, not Thomas. I mean, Odell Beckham is still going to get the attention. That's why I like playing him separate with Kamara, and that's why I like playing him also with when you play him next to Beckham.
All right, well, I'm going to give you some guys who I think have good weeks, and let me know what you think. I think T.Y. Hilton has a good week. He always carves up the Texans. I'm starting T.Y. Hilton. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm not mad at it. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger. I might have one line where I pull the trigger on it because people are down on T.Y. Hilton. People are down on Luck. They don't like him. And that might be the play where Luck goes for 3 touchdowns. T.Y. Hilton is part of it. And the reason is the thing that we saw is we saw them put somebody in for Luck, to throw a deep pass. And that's what everybody's sticking in their mind. And everybody is on Watson. Everybody's on Watson this week. So a lot of people like Watson. Now, like I told you, I'm a fade Watson. I probably get burnt. Or if I get burnt, I get burnt. But sometimes you got to make a stand. You got to make a stand on something. Because like I said, it's certain things that we like about that coach defense that nobody would be on. And if the coach defense play well, then what happens is, it's a great leverage play. Because most people are going to be having Watson.
No, I agree with you about, look, the Texans' offensive line is so bad that even if Watson plays great, he's still going to get sacked 3 times, and he's still going to throw at least 1 pick. So right there, you're getting yourself 5 or 6 points.
Right. And then in a touchdown, and who knows, it could be a pick 6 or a touchdown for a score. That's all you're looking for. And at 2,200 on DraftKings and 3,500, 3,600, I think that's a good price for him. And
nobody's going to play him except you and me, and maybe anybody who's listening to this hangout.
Right. They don't like him. So even a couple of, now I got a couple of guys in my crew that like him, but I got a couple of guys that don't like him. They just don't like somebody who's number 1. But sometimes we got to take that stand.
What about Jimmy Graham and the Packers this week? I mean, they're playing the Bills. The Bills overachieved last week. Could this be an Adams, Rodgers, Jamal Williams, Graham 40-point week?
I can't look at Green Bay's running backs. I mean, I can't look at them because I don't know who's going to get the ball. I'd rather just have somebody like a Sony Michel, a Giovanni DeBart, a Lynch, somebody who I know is going to get the carries. You know, I can't go with that conglomerate. If I'm going to look at anybody for Green Bay, you could look at the tight end, but I'm going to be more on Ebron because he's cheaper. Okay, and I like Ebron, and Ebron had 11 targets. He had 3 in the end zone, a drop touchdown pass, and a bad pass by Luck. Ebron could have had a huge game. So even though he's viable, and I'm just not going to go with Aaron Rodgers because I don't like the way he looks. He can have a 3 touchdown game, but listen, if he go out with a knee injury or something, you're done. You know, the guy I would look at would be Allison if you had to look at somebody from Green Bay. I think Allison without Cobb. I think Allison is a good play. And of course, Adams too.
Give everybody out there a DK lineup.
Hold on for a minute.
DK lineup right now.
Yeah. Look, I'm on a podcast. Got to call you back. Okay, it's my boys. It's my boys.
Oh, okay. It's not your bookie looking for money, right?
No. It's not no bookie looking for money. No, I don't deal with no bookies. So that's So which one do you want? You want
DK? I'm going to do DK. Give me a DK lineup.
All right, let me give you a couple. Okay, Doc, I'm going to it now. I'm still here, but I got to go to my lineups and read it off to you. Okay.
I'm checking out the IBM 486 there. I know.
Listen, okay, hold on for a minute. Let me give you one right. Hold up. I'm on a podcast. I can't talk now. Let me call you back.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, they didn't hear me. Hold on for me, Doc. Okay. Here we go. All right, so this is a lineup that I have here. Let me go to this Eli Manning. Okay, this is Ebron. Okay, here go a lineup. Eli Manning is a quarterback. Ezekiel Elliott is a running back. Kamara is a running back. Beckham is a receiver. Galloway is a receiver. Callaway for Cleveland. Sterling Shepard. Benjamin Watson, and this is a little different. I got 2 tight ends here, and Eric Ebron. And then you got I don't know if you saw that movie, that football movie, Doc, with the Titans.
Yeah, remember them?
Yeah. So I can't give you the defense, but that's what I'm talking about.
So that's a really good lineup. So you got Zeke and Kamara with the Giants stack, and you get Watson on the way back. That's a pretty good team.
Yeah, you got Watson, and Kamara, yeah. So that's what I said. So you do that. You got 2 people. You got 2 people from there. So that's what I said. That's a different way to look at it. But then let me give you another lineup that I have right here, where what you do is you go the other way. You go the other way here. Hold on for a minute. Let me because I also like and now check this lineup out right here. This lineup is a little different for DraftKings. Hold on for a minute. Let me see. Here you go. I think the Dolphins. Now I'm taking a chance on this one, but this is a different lineup. All right. So what now, Doc? I know we talked about this. I'm gonna give you a lineup with Andy Dalton next. Okay, Dalton is gonna be the next lineup. Okay. So you got C.J. Beathard as a quarterback. Okay. You got Giovanni Bernard as a running back. You got Alvin Kamara as a running back. You got Will Fuller as a receiver. You got Taylor Gabriel as a receiver. You got Sterling Shepard as a receiver. You got Eric Ebron, and you also got Gordon in the flex position.
Let me hear the Dalton lineup.
Okay, the Dalton lineup is Dalton, Barkley, Sony Michael, Taylor Gabriel, Julio Jones, Shepard, David Niku, Kamara, and the defense we talked about, we like.
So you ran a naked Dalton there?
I ran a naked Dalton.
Interesting. Why run a naked Dalton when there's a lot of guys in that game that you can play?
Because who knows? I just wanted to get part of it because I was still going with the some of the stack where I had a little bit of the stack with New Orleans. Because I told you I had a Saquon Barkley, Alvin Kamara.
Right, I see it. All right, give me you got a FanDuel lineup for us before we go?
Yeah, I got two of those. Hold on for a second. Let me give you a couple. All right, here go FanDuel. All right. Eli Manning, Kamara, Barkley, Callaway, Beckham, Tyler Boyd, Eifert, Gordon, and the Colts defense.
Yeah, no, that's interesting because that one you really use the free squares with Eifert and Callaway to your best advantage there.
Yep.
That's a smart lineup because that's basically, could it be chalky? It might be, but that's a smart lineup.
It's not going to be chalky. I'm going to tell you the reason why, Doc. People don't like Eli Manning. He's already confirmed. I've read all the stuff. They got Eli way down there. People now don't want Eli.
So you could be chalky everywhere except Eli and make some money with this lineup.
Absolutely. Now let me give you a stack that I got if I was stacking because see, I want to do a stack where I'm stacking these games. You understand? A game stack. So here go another game stack that I use right here. Because I know you like Coleman, and a lot of people not gonna pay up for Coleman, especially 7,200.
I like it.
You got to remember they just lost another middle linebacker.
I like Coleman a lot this week. What do you got?
And what's the name ripped him for 184 yards. So you got Dalton, Bernard, Kamara, Boyd, Shepard, Jones, Eifert, Coleman, and the Chargers defense.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I do. I like that lineup a lot. Not a little, a lot. I think I may have one similar to that.
Yeah. Now I'll give you one more, and this is the one I did with Drew Brees. Okay.
Okay.
Drew Brees, Kamara, Barkley, Michael Thomas, Callaway, Shepard, Eifert, Bernard, and the Browns defense.
Yeah, I like that one too. I do. I like that too. I think those are smart lineups. I'm trying to decide. I think I may pull out AJ Green and put Boyd in because I stacked something very similar to that on FanDuel. You know, I have Dalton, Gio, Coleman, Julio, Green, Shepard, Lynch, but I think I want to take out Green, put in Boyd, and then I can get a better running back for Lynch.
Right. And you could get, and like I said, I'm going to have lineups that, hey Doc, let's sort of think, let's create a lineup for the people. Let's create a lineup right here, real for the people. Let's go to FanDuel.
So are you thinking Eli or Dalton?
Let's see. So we got one with what's name. Let's create a lineup. And I'm gonna put this in the millionaire contest. Let's do it right now, so people see how it is to build a lineup. Okay.
What you got?
So let's look at Dalton.
I say Eli.
Okay, let's do Eli. I agree. Let me. I'm going here right now where I'm making a lineup. So let's put Eli quarterback. Okay. And then, all right. So then let's do this. So, if we got Eli quarterback, we always have the and I don't think a lot of people
Kamara and Barkley.
Yes, and the reason why we like both of them, Doc, is that Kamara and Barkley. It doesn't matter what the game script is.
Right. Let's go. We like Kamara, Saquon, put them together.
Yeah. So then let's in a flex position. Let's put what's the name in there? Let's put the running back for Dallas.
Zeke.
Let's put him in a flex position.
I'm with you. All right, get Zeke in there.
So let's get Zeke in there.
Let's get Ebron at tight end.
All right. And that'll be different because we'll get off of Eifert.
Right.
Let's get Ebron.
We need 3 receivers, but I gotta have Shepard as one of them.
Oh, absolutely. And let me get Ebron. Hold on for a minute. Let me get Ebron in here. Give me a second. Let me get Ebron in here. I agree. Shepard is. Let me take out Boyd. Let me take out Beckham. I want to keep Callaway in there.
All right.
Because I think. Let me get Shepard in here. And I think we could get something decent. Hold on for a minute, Doc. And we might change. We might change this a little bit. Hold on. What the heck did this thing do? Let me go. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, hold on. So if we go here And let's go and hold on. Now this is going to be interesting, Doc. So let's see here. So let's get Shepard in here, like you said.
Right.
Shepard 6,200. I'm finding him right now. Here we go. And let me see if I got enough money for this play. I hope I do. Oh no, I got 7,800. So
put in the Colts defense, Willie.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Put in the Colts.
Okay.
So here I have Kamara, Barkley, Shepard, Callaway, Ebron, Zeke, Colts. How much does that leave us for the last receiver?
It leaves 7,800. It leaves 7,800.
Who's 7,800?
Now the interesting guy is
how much is Callaway?
Callaway is 4,500.
How much is Gabriel?
Gabriel is 5. I know what you're doing. I think I know what you're about to do. If we put Gabriel in, which will be different from Callaway, all right. If we put Gabriel in,
can I get Julio in?
Yeah. Let me see. Let's just put Julio in. Period. Let's just put him in. Hold on, because but we need to have somebody on the other side going against Julio. Let's put Julio in. Because I don't mind Julio at all. Let me get Julio in here. And like I said, listen, and this and everybody, this is how we tweak lineup. So if we get Julio in, all right, now Doc, what we're gonna have to do is
take out Callaway and tell me how much we have left.
Yeah. If we put Julio in there, then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get off of Ebron.
All right.
If we got Julio in there, we get off of Ebron. That means we can go with Eifert.
Does that fit?
Oh, yeah, sir. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Hold on for a minute. And I kind of like this lineup right here, Doc. So what we do is we get Eifert in here, 4,600. Hold on. Where's Eifert? He's at 4,600. Hold on for a minute. Where's Eifert? He's 4,600. Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir. This works. And then we put Callaway in there. Look at this lineup, Doc.
So read it to me. Read it to me from top to bottom. Go ahead.
All right, let me get Callaway in here first. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, I like this lineup right here, Doc. I'm submitting this in the millionaire right here. So the lineup is, let me get Callaway in. Let me go to Cleveland. Where's Callaway? Come on, Callaway. Don't hide from me because he's at the bottom.
Just type his name.
That's why I can't find him. He's at the bottom. So this is the lineup, Doc. This is the lineup right here. So you got Eli Manning, the quarterback. We got Kamara as a running back. We got Saquon Barkley as a running back. We got Julio Jones at receiver. We got Sterling Shepard at receiver. Okay, we got Callaway at receiver. We got Eifert at the tight end. We got Ezekiel Elliott in the flex. And we got the Colts defense.
How much money left over?
100.
That's perfect. Book it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You know, and that's what I'm saying. See, I like Ebron a lot, Doc, but I like Ebron more on DraftKings at 3,600. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I
like him. I like him better on DraftKings.
So was that lineup on DK or was that lineup on FanDuel?
That was FanDuel.
That was FanDuel. Okay.
Yeah. See, that's why, because Ebron is 5,500 on FanDuel.
I didn't realize that. I thought that was DK. I like that lineup in both leagues.
Right, but you won't be able to fit it because I don't know if you'll be able to fit it on DraftKings.
Yeah, I don't think I can too. All right, that was good, Willie.
So I think we got it right there. So I think we're on the same page, Doc.
All right, so when we win the million, we'll split it. We'll go to Cancun.
Hey, listen, we both got the same lineup. Don't change that lineup. Keep that lineup. Hey, listen, I ain't changing it. Like I said, all we do is add to it, Doc.
But what happens if 17 people have the same lineup as we do? We all go to Cancun?
Doc, even if we get $50,000 a piece, I'll take it.
I'll take it. I hear you. All right,
25,000, and you got listeners that will come back and talk about us.
That's true. All right, guys, it's time now to put away the insurance cards, put away the copay. The office is closed, my friends. Come check us out at scoutdfs.com. Enter the code VIP25. That's VIP25 to get $25 off your first month. Willie and I will see you there, and we hope that you become our rich friend. All right, guys, good luck in week 4. Be well and take care.
With the money. Yeah, Doc.